been researched, and also there are a few research theses or grants that has been granted for these departments in ISDEF. Okay, so development management is how we manage all these aspects of development, how institutions being managed, Islamic institutions, because we discuss a lot on the products of Islamic institutions, the banking products, the curriculum of Islamic education institutions. The work that we have, we seldom discuss on the management of the institution, the management of asset development, the management of political economy, the management of service, and also the management of research. Okay. From a study that has been done a few years back, okay, this is the situation actually. A study has been done towards 20 Islamic institutions in Malaysia. Okay, 20 Islamic institutions in Malaysia, asking on what are the ways of management that they use in their institutions, in developing the activities in the institutions, in developing quality of the institutions. So from the 20 institutions that being asked, okay, most of them use the total quality management in managing Islamic institutions. And some of them also try to abide with the ISO, and 5 of them, QCC, we have 5S from Japan, the management system from Japan. We have total quality control. Some of the institutions use that. We have BPR, we have 7S, Kaizen. So here is the total of the accumulation of conventional management method, conventional management system that is being used and in the Islamic institutions. The Islamic institutions are the main institutions in Malaysia. There are Islamic banking that has been involved in the study. 3 main Islamic banking in Malaysia. There are Islamic education institutions. There are Islamic government bodies, institutions. And these institutions are more likely to use the conventional management methods in developing the aspects in the institution, the human resource, the products, the quality, the performance, and so on. But there are also a minority of the institution that use the Islamic management method. Tawhidic management has been used by 2 of the institutions. Management by Shura. Okay, last time the celestial management training has been said to be an Islamic management method. So from all that, the cumulative that use Islamic management method is only 4 as compared to 39 that use conventional method. So this is the situation for the development management, the Islamic development management in Malaysia, okay, currently in Malaysia. So is it wrong, or is it a problem to use these conventional methods, these conventional systems to manage a part of the development, in this case our Islamic institutions? So in order to answer that, we have what has been used or what has been stated before is the methods or the operations aspect of Islamic institutions. For example, okay, methods. For example, the quality management methods. Okay, the maybe the performance appraisal methods of the institutions. It is all the operations aspect of the institution. But will it be wrong? Okay, will it be wrong to apply these methods, these conventional methods, to an Islamic institution? Um, among the institutions that has been asked on these questions, some of them answered that they see there are some the conventional management methods quite in line with the Islamic teachings. So a part of them saying that it is in line, so it won't be any problem to apply the conventional management method. The conventional methods are the ones that can help their institution to be competitive. Okay, if they can show the customer that they have been awarded ISO, for example, then it could the customer could attract the customer. Okay, and a minority of them don't even know that there is a concept of Islamic management to manage institutional development, to manage asset development, to manage service development. So even though, for example, the quality, okay, the quality saying, for example, time management in institution, or the performance appraiser, okay. Even though these are the operational aspects of institutional, but actually they are all rooted from, there are philosophical underpinnings of these methods, of these systems, where from the philosophical underpinnings, there comes the methodologies of these methods, of these models, and the frameworks. And from that frameworks, from that models, it will come up the operational aspects. So it is important actually to discuss or to observe on the worldview or the philosophical underpinnings of every aspects of the models that we use, the frameworks that we use, the methods that we use in development. So this will be the discussion on the topics Islamic epistemology and worldview for development management. Okay, if you look at the philosophical aspects, the basics one, mostly we have discussion on epistemology, the theory of knowledge. Ontology, the theory of existence, for example, theory of reality, and also cosmology, the theory of physical universe, okay, and teleology, we have axiology, and we have anthropology and also theology. Okay, for example, if we see at ontology here, okay, ontology, the theory of existence, the theory of reality, or as defined by Encyclopedia Britannica, it's a philosophical study of being in general. Okay, what applies neutrally to everything that is real and that exists. Okay, and if we look into what the Encyclopedia Britannica talk about cosmology, a field of study that brings together natural science, astronomy, physics, okay, And then axiology, the worth of something, the value of something. So these are the philosophical aspects that form the worldview. One's worldview in determining uh, how we look at the world, how we view the world. Okay, so and one of the important aspect of philosophy is epistemology. Okay, epistemology, the theory of knowledge, the study of the nature, the origin of knowledge, the limits of human knowledge. Okay, um, and so if we look at a glance, we can hardly see the connection between these philosophical underpinnings, these philosophical elements to the development that we are um, implementing, or the management that we use, the management method, that the management systems, the management model that we use um, to manage development. Okay, uh, so in this lecture, this inshallah 7 class of lectures, we will discuss on how it is important uh, in applying, in implementing the basic of Islamic worldview onto development management for the Muslims. Okay, and the basics of Islamic epistemology onto development management for the Muslims. Okay, and to know the uniqueness and the importance, inshallah, this class will also discuss on the conventional aspects of epistemology, the conventional concepts of epistemology, and also the things that build up into the worldview. Okay, the worldview. So here it stated that how it is connected in short. Okay, where the management systems or the management methods of Islamic institutions, we have so many Islamic institutions being built, being established, okay, in Malaysia, okay, where it started since the 1960s. Now, after nearly 60 years, we have a